Hey guys, Aeshmah here. I mean, do I even have to say anything anymore? I mean, you all know what this is going to be about, right? I don't think this needs any more introductions at this point. We are running the whole game on New Game Plus, Lethal Plus once more. Basically, trying out everything that we have learned during our previous speedruns on the other difficulties and see if we can actually improve our time a bit. I mean, yeah, I did get a 3 hours 27 minutes run on easy. Now, important thing here, it was on easy, you know, but some of the best segments on lethal are at 3 hours and 25 minutes. So, you know, we know that a lower time is definitely achievable. So let's see if we can actually get it during a run. Yeah, let's go with Nobu. I trust in Nobu. Do you? So, I guess we will just get this show on the road then. Let's see. Oh, I've got something critically important here. Give me just a minute to set everything up. Sorry. Just a teensy weensy second. Teensy weensy teensy second. Okay, that should be fine now. All right. So, sorry for the hold up. Yeah, anyway. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. It's gonna be a fun one. I mean, I wasn't even nervous doing any of the other runs, to be fair, on the lower difficulties, because I was actually pretty sure that I wouldn't die at any point. Because, you know, the other lower difficulties, you don't die in one hit as you do on Lethal Plus. So let's see if some of that calmness translates to this run now. Because I don't even know if I... Yeah, well, I got hit here and there on the other difficulties, definitely. Maybe I should go for a no-hit run next. You know, set some other goals. Now that I got the roller tickets in most of the other categories. That might be a bit fun. But first things first. Should have trusted my instincts. Went a little bit too far to the right once more. Should have stayed over the left, over the ridge. Yeah. You know, as long as I don't get lost between Akashima and Yarikawa once again, like I did on Friday, I guess everything will be crud, alright. Because that was just painful, like holy hell. About a, what was that? 78-second time loss or something? Jeez.
あんたにも兄弟はいるの？
俺の身内は叔父上だけだ。
助けた後はどうするの？
休みたい。
It's really the worst point in the run to get lost, actually, just because you basically cannot open your map. Because if you do at that point, you get the information that Izuhara is under attack once more and all the farm stats pop up. So that will also lose some time, on top of getting lost. So you gotta make a call if you want to lose time because you got lost, or, you know, if you want to quickly get back on the road, but eat the time lost for opening the map. Not only opening the map, but, you know, getting all these notifications all over the map. But anyway, yeah, we are speedrunning the game on New Game Plus here. 3 main reasons for that. The one is we completely skipped the prologue of the game, which already saves about 40 minutes. So that's a pretty big time save, because the prologue is quite long. Second main reason is we are allowed to skip all of the cutscenes in the game. And because of that, the prologue wouldn't even be as long as it normally is, but, you know, it still adds up quite substantially. And the third reason, of course, being that we are able to bring all of our techniques, upgrades, and whatnot from the previous one into this one. So that allows us to go basically super fast, because since we are able to skip cutscenes, that alone saves about 2 hours of time. The prologue saves, you know, about another 40 minutes. So that's at least 2.5 hours already saved without you having to do anything different. And then, of course, because we have all that badass equipment right from the start, that just helps us to make go things even faster. Which we'll probably see in just a second here. To summarize, if you don't know the game, it is kinda based on historical events. Now, the Mongols did actually invade the island of Tsushima in Japan. However, except from the, you know, framing of the events, the actual events, how they take place in the game, that's not what actually went down in history. It's more fiction at that point. However, what happens in the game is that all of the samurai on the island basically got annihilated during the first confrontation with the Mongols. Except for 2. Jin Sakai, our main protagonist here, and his uncle, which you can actually see at the moment, who is the lord of the island of Tsushima. Now, Lord Shimura, our uncle, actually got captured, whereas we were heavily wounded and saved by a thief named Yuna, who we are actually traveling with at the moment. And now Jin believes that he will be able to basically save the island of Tsushima by rescuing his uncle. So now we are looking for some allies to do exactly that at the moment. Hey there, Tisu. Thank you for the good luck. How has this week been treating you so far? I mean, it's only Monday, so I hope it wasn't as rough just yet. But yeah, in return for treating our wounds, Yuna wants us to help her free her brother, who has been captured by the Mongols. And she believed that he was in this camp that we just went through. However, we didn't exactly... it's happening again. Didn't exactly find her brother, but a straw-head Ronin, as you can see here. But he has some information on where her brother might be. So as you can see, I went a little bit too fast, which meant I got away from my allies, which meant I have to go back and, you know, get in range once more for them to start moving, which will lose me a little bit of time here. Not a lot, but for some reason that time just keeps going up. But it's not so bad that it would warrant a restart just yet, I think. I think I can go with that time. I'll probably kick myself in the butt if I finish this one and get a PB, but that's just the way it is, I suppose. So yeah, anyway, we now know, kinda, or supposedly know where Taka is being held prisoner. However, we're not going to free him just yet. Instead, we are doing the nearest main quest from where we just left off, which will be to help Sensei Ishikawa, the best archer on the island. Hey there, Ramza! How are you? How are you? I'm doing just fine. You know, I'm in my comfort zone again. Speedrunning Ghost of Tsushima. As we tend to do, yeah? I mean, you guys also voted for it, so, yeah, that's kind of cool. Tells me that you like the game as well. That was a bit of a bad roll, but okay. Should probably just roll to the side, and I might have been perfectly fine instead of forward. Or I just jumped earlier, you know. So anyway, we were leaving Ishikawa behind here because this time it's actually exactly fine to do that. Because we will just encounter these Mongols here. And then go back and get Ishikawa. Because after this conversation, he will just zoom to where he needs to be next. Just like that, you can see how quickly he goes. Probably shouldn't have done that. It actually lost me some time, but it did give me a bit of resolve. That animation just took longer than I anticipated it would. Hey there, Anakin. How are you? How are you? See lots of love in the chat. And sloths. Yeah. Hopefully the sloths are no indication of how this one is going to go. That would be kind of bad. Because, you know, sloths are slow, and I don't want to go slow. I want to go fast. Fast as can be. As it turns out, Sensei Ishikawa has a bit of a problem of his own as his best student went missing after the Mongols attacked. So now we investigated the camp where she was last seen, and supposedly she has been captured by the Mongols. So we will now go to the nearest Mongol camp and have a look around there, see if we can find her. Actually, I think every time Ramza was in chat, I got a world record. So maybe it's something like my lucky charm or anything. I mean, cursed persons can be lucky charms, right? That is a thing. I mean, then again, the rest of you have been there as well, so maybe I just have a lot of lucky charms. Anyway, this is the fort where we suppose that Tomo is being held prisoner. So let's see how we can get in and deal with the guards. Alright, let's see. Got a few flaming arrows. Didn't get a single explosive arrow. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Anyway, I got 4 flaming ones, so that should be good. We will wait for the patrol to get in range of the barrels. And shoot. Shoot the lantern. Shoot the hornets. Wait for the reinforcements to come in range of this barrel. Okay, one of them didn't want to run away. I'll quickly pay for his life. Ah, come on. Okay, was all of them. Now we'll just reload the checkpoint, because that makes sense. Ishikawa immediately come to where it needs to be to start the next cutscene. Also, I should have probably just thrown that one kunai that I had at the commander there to break his guard and take care of him easily. Because that looked a little bit iffy how I handled that fight against him.
まあ君
I think it's gonna be fine.
猛虎の言葉で弓について書かれている。あなたの名もここに。わしの教えを猛虎に売ったということか。
So look at all of the things here.
猛虎の矢ではない。これは巴の矢だ。確かですか。鹿の角の矢はずはわしが教えた。海わしの矢羽もな。弓を奪われたのでしょうか。
And it's a little bit of a secret language, I want to say. Yeah, nobody understands you. Still no explosive arrows. Game is pretty stingy at the moment. Holy cow. Oh, once you give me explosive arrows, game. I need my explosive arrows! Anyway, as it turns out, Tomoe probably defected to the Mongols and is now teaching them Ishikawa's way of the bow. So, yeah, his side quest chain basically revolves around tracking down Tomoe and her teachings to the Mongols and trying to set things right again. But we won't be seeing any of that because, you know, we're only doing the main quests and none of the side content. So, suck it, Tomoe. I'm taking that 0.3 second time save. Oh, actually, there was a 3.5 second time save. I even made good on the time from previously. Jeez. Look at that. I'm saving time. I'm saving time. Anyway, we will make a quick stop at the tanner here. Buy a bit of ammunition. Which will tremendously help us in the coming fights. So gonna buy all the black powder bombs this guy have, and then as many explosive arrows as we can afford. And then the fucking horse goes completely missing. There it comes. Normally it's just hanging out by that washing line, but for whatever reason, it wasn't. Well, that never happened before. Anyway, even though we didn't find Tomoe, we still recruited Sensei Ishikawa to our cause, so that is good. Let's keep it up. Next up is Lady Adachi, the quote-unquote head of Clan Adachi, because we know that her husband is already dead. Which basically makes her the leader by right of succession. She is the leader now of the whole samurai clan, and we hope to get a few allies out of that. Oh, look at me finding some kunai arrows. So we'll now be heading to their estate, see if they are home. and want to join our fight. Yeah, sadly we don't have time to liberate Ogawa Dojo. With a nice looking location, but you know, speedrun. We will just make a beeline for Adachi Estate. Which is just a little bit after this clearing here. Every time we travel from one location to another, we have to be mindful of patrols that can randomly happen along the roads. Because there can or can't be patrols looking for you. And you know, we don't actually want to take any fights because that would slow us down. So every time you see a patrol along the roads, you basically have to circumvent them a little bit, which will lose you a bit of time, but there's just nothing you can do about that. Just have to suck it up at that point. Please take care of these guys. Summon your horse here and take a look at the tracks. Quickly just mount and follow the trail down the path here. You don't actually have to stick to the trail, even though the game reminds you of it. You can just head down here and then jump when you reach the plank, so you'll land just right in front of this horse. Examine it to continue the story. So now we found Lady Masako. As I said, she is now the head of the Adachi samurai clan. However, as she tells us, she was ambushed along with her family, and now she is the only survivor of the clan. And this is where she buried all of her family, by herself. So if you want to, guys, press R2 to honor the dead. Not pressing F here, we are pressing R2. Not that it makes a difference. But anyway, as you can imagine, she now wants revenge for her dead family. And is basically looking for the killers of them. And we will lend her a hand for now. Let's grab a few things around here and talk to this monk. And then also go ahead and grab this armor here by the armorer, which belonged to the sons of Masako, or one of the sons of Lady Masako. However, it's more of a defense-orientated piece of armor, so it's basically of no use to us during the speedrun, because we are all about the offense. So we will immediately switch to another armor once more. Yo, Wicked! Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Figured as much. So thank you for looking.
奴は秋の初めに神館から突然やってきたんだ。だが足立の所領はそうやすやすとは奪えぬ。そこで戦に乗じた。あの坊主抜け抜けと。So
yeah, we will now follow Sogen to his hideout. See if you can find the other bandits that attack Lady Massacre. However, I use the term follow very loosely here, as you will see in just a moment, because as speedrunners we know exactly where Sogen is going to go. So we will basically use this to our advantage. So we don't actually have to follow him. In fact, we will stay ahead of him all the time. You just have to be mindful of this countdown, because if it would actually count down, we would get a game over and have to restart a checkpoint, which would be bad, as you can imagine. So not only do we have to keep him in our sights, we also have to stay in a certain range of him. So as long as we satisfy both of these conditions, we are basically good to stay ahead of him for quite a bit. F for the Adachi clan, exactly. So we will wait for Sogen to pass that long flat rock to his left there. Just about here, and then we will hightail it to the next quest location where Sogen would eventually lead us himself. However, we don't need him to be there, we just need to reach the quest trigger in time. Especially before the countdown kicks down. Woo. Once again, pretty close. Which is pretty good. Because, the closer it is to 0, the more time you save. So a 2 on the timer is pretty good. Was a bit of a butt-clenching moment though. 47 Ronins. Well, it was more like 80 samurai, but I get the sentiment. So we'll do a bit of a standoff here to gain some resolve. Completely botched that throw now, didn't I? Well, still worked, still worked. Just looked really bad. Not gonna lie. Do we have to wait here for Masako to actually arrive before we can speak to her to end the quest? So let's do exactly that. Doki Doki Literature Club. No, I've never even heard of that game. What is it about? It kind of reminds me of the Dead Poets Society, just by the name. Don't know the movie, that is. I don't know if that is an apt comparison though. Play it. Okay, so is it a point-and-click adventure or a visual novel or something like that? Because it kinda sounds like that. Just judging by the name here. But yeah, this is now one of the longest rides through the countryside in order to get to the next quest. Because we now want to go ahead and actually rescue Yuna's brother. However, he is kind of on the other side of this whole area here. So it's a bit of a longer ride. It's one of a kind game. Huh. Okay. Who's the developer? Like, who created that bit of software? But now that you mention it, I think I played a game that was called Doki Doki Universe. Does that have anything to do with it? Because that was a, well, interesting game, let's put it that way. I mean, the Tale of the Forest everyone's. Yeah, I figured. I was just trying to make a joke. I guess it didn't work. So anyway, if you see these few trees on the hilltop there, then you know you are going in the right direction. So just keep heading straight through the clearing here, and we are just about to get to the Tsutsu Bamboo Strike, which we will use as a fast travel point for later on in the run. I mean, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I kinda enjoyed the Keanu Reeves movie. You know, the 47 Ronin one. I kinda liked it. I mean, it was kinda stupid, but it was also fun to watch. I guess it just heavily leaned into the mystical side of Japan and its folklores and tales and whatnot. And not exactly to the historic recounting. And now that I think about it, that would be a pretty cool DLC, wouldn't it be? Tale of the 47 Ronin for this game. I could see how that could work out. Just gotta make our way through here. Try not to get caught in any of the geometry. And over here is Kenji's house. Kenji being an affiliate of Yuna and Taka, who will help us get into Azamo Bay, where Taka is being held prisoner.
村に近づいたら荷車に隠れてください。荷を改めぬのか。ご心配なく。何度も届けてますからね。足の酒が口にあったようで。もっとよこせってもうるさいのなんの。敵と商いをしておるのか。死にたくなければ酒を起こせって。
That reminds me, instead of shooting that one lantern doing the tale of Sensei Ishikawa, I should have probably just fired a flaming arrow at that guy. Save a bit of time. Because the way I did it, I had to shoot the lantern and the dude. Anyway, we are now in company of both Yuna and Kenji. And once again, we have to escort them to a certain place. However, we can just kind of skirt around the line where we are out of reach of them and still in reach. So that's exactly where you want to be, because the farther you are ahead, the sooner you will trigger the next cutscene, which will advance the story. Of course, if you get too far away, the cutscene won't trigger and the NPCs will eventually stop moving, so you have to go back and get them once more, like we had to do with Yuna and that Ronin during the Code of the Samurai. The Warrior's Code, sorry. Not the Code of the Samurai, that's not the quest. So yeah, this is the only break in the run, so let's go ahead and stretch a little bit here, like we always do. Oh. Yeah. Really, get a bit of a break here. Because there's still 3 hours more to go. Just about. Get that watch. How are you? How are you? Pick a number, 1 through 3. You know, I do like my ones. As I always do. Chemistry. Oh jeez, what did you do? Did you post something that the bot thought was a link? Probably did. I mean, I kinda saw something pop up, like a message of yours, but it was immediately gone. And that didn't look like a link, whatever you posted. Yeah, they definitely are. Don't assassinate the guy. Put a full stop in between what the options were. Probably. Guess the bot didn't exactly like that. Oh my god, that is great luck here. The slaver immediately moving on as soon as we finish that conversation. That is like the best outcome that can happen here. Perfect. Can't be worse than the bots on Facebook though. What do they do over there? 30 days ban for insulting a fictional character from a Netflix show. Let me guess, the bot thought you were talking about an actual person. Probably couldn't differentiate between the two. Between fact and fiction, so to speak. But anyway, we gotta follow this slave trader through the town in order to find Taka. There's nothing we can do to speed this process up, so you just gotta suck it up. No idea, but now I can lose my account if I get blocked again. Oh, crap. Is there a time limit on that? Like, will you lose that ban after a certain amount of time has passed? Hope so. Alright. Huh. Yeah, to be fair, I don't spend lots of time on Facebook. Actually, I don't think I've logged into my Facebook account in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or so. No idea. Oh, I definitely am of no help when it comes to that. I can basically only tell you how to speedrun Ghost of Tsushima, I suppose. I'm not losing him, he's right there, game.
鍛冶屋がいない。わしだって鍛冶屋だ。それにあいつより腕がいい。二人分の飯はない。
Alright.
タカを殺す。だがお前も気を抜くでないぞ。
So, once again, it is time for our Japanese roly-poly ghost technique, or the JRPG for short. You probably have never heard that abbreviation in your life, so I am sure it's going to stick. Just gotta wait for this little line of dialogue, and then we will restart the checkpoint, which will make it so that the slaver is now on the other side of the market where we just rolled to, which saves a bit of time, because we don't have to wait for him to actually get there. He was somewhere around that bonfire before we did that reload. Just follow him a little bit more. And now that we have quote-unquote rescued Taka, it's time to get the hell out of here. Because the Mongols are not too happy about finding the corpse of that slave trader just lying around, and their blacksmith missing. So now we just gotta dodge a few patrols by basically staying out of their line of sight. Because while we could potentially fight them, we don't actually want to do that because of course it would be slower than just running away from them, as you can imagine. The JRPG, exactly. The Japanese roly-poly ghost. You know, it's that technique that makes you go invisible while you're rolling through enemy territory. I mean, some people have started calling it the tumbleweed samurai, which I am... which I also kinda enjoy, I guess. Right? It's through the roof, man. Through the roof. So this is one of these sections where your characters are having a little bit of a chat between them. However, you can just dismount and start jumping like a madman, because for whatever reason, while all of your movement speed is slowed down, your jump is not. So you can just quickly skip up this mountain here to save you on a bit of time. So we will do exactly this. Just gotta get up here and wait for your allies to dismount. And once they do, just walk over here, and that basically ends the quest. Okay, this is where we will now use the Tsutsu Bamboo Strike as a fast travel point to quickly get to the next quest. Because now that we have recruited Sensei Ishikawa, Lady Masako, and now both Yuna and Taka, and probably also Kenji, it's time that we go ahead and find the Straw Hat Ronin, which we learned about from the one we rescued during the Warrior's Code in the beginning of the game. Because, you know, the more allies, the merrier it'll be. So they've been spotted in this area. So we'll just head for that smoke over there and see what that is all about. Sorry. So just right into this forest right here. Kinda aim for that big tree. Dismount here and examine that head. And now we basically found Ryuzo, who is an old acquaintance of Jin. But before we can talk any further, we get interrupted by some Mongols here. I'll quickly dispose of all of them. Alright, that was a pretty good fight. I like how that went down. No problems whatsoever. Every Mongol basically disintegrated before us. Couldn't have asked for a better fight. And I think I finally figured out why sometimes Ryuzo is able to beat his one guy that he defeats during that whole encounter. Or not. Because, as I just noticed, that guy ran away in fear as well. So Ryuzo didn't actually have to defeat him. So I guess as long as that guy actually runs away, we'll save time. So anyway, during this part, just stay on your horse, because you can talk to this peasant while you are still mounted. Which is good, because if you skip this cutscene, not only will you still be on your horse, but Ryuzo will be once more as well, so you can immediately start riding. Which is of course, you know, faster than having to dismount and then to start riding. As you can probably imagine. Grab a few supplies along the road. And then once you reach that kinda crooked tree on our left, or rather Ryuzo does dismount and start jumping once more, because our movement speed will be slowed down again. So after this cutscene, we will take 3 little jumps to the left and then run up this hill. Try to stay in front of Ryuzo here, so kinda beat me to it. Because you can make it through this crack before Ryuzo does, which saves just a little bit of time. And it's not too much of a time loss if he actually beats you. It just looks sloppy. So yeah, that takes care of this quest. So while the Ronin attire is quite good, it is still not the armor that we are going to use for this run. So let's just go ahead, store it away, go back through the rocks, just grab the nearest horse, even if it isn't yours. Doesn't matter, horse is horse. And now ride to the next quest as fast as you can. Because as it turns out, Ryuzo's men are actually starving. So we will have to go and try find some food for them. Because, you know, we do need them as allies. And starving allies are just no good. It's kind of unfortunate that there was a patrol here, because as you saw, I had to circumvent them a bit. Which saves you... doesn't save your time, it loses your time, because you have to go around them. But we will just go for the next Mongol fort here, because we suppose that there is some food around there. So let's see how we can get in there.
石膏が戻った。来い。中に大勢いるぞ。櫓にはのろし筒も。船の兵に加勢されては一大事だな。挟み撃ちに遭う。俺が何とかする。筒を壊したら撃ち入るんだ。失敗したら俺の仇を撃って。
Wait around here for just a bit until the quest objective updates, like that. And then go into the fort, because up until that point you're still tethered to Yuzu as an ally. And once more, if you would go too far away from him, the game would want you to go back and rejoin your ally. So now we will signal for Ryuzo and his men to come and help us, because we disabled the alarm system. So we will watch this cutscene because it is faster to watch it instead of skipping it because of loading times. So here we will just go throw a bomb right into the middle and assassinate the archer. Have Ryuzo out. Got some people over here. Throw another bomb over there if we have to, because there's another lying around here. And just clean up. Okay, good. No, pretty clean fight. So there actually isn't any food here, as we just learned. So we now think that the food is actually on the ships that are just a little bit offshore. So we are looking for a way to get on said ships.
正面からでは難しいな。仲間を敵陣に送り込むのはごめんだぞ。旧兵を崖に置け。周囲を引きつけた隙に船を盗もう。あの火薬に火矢を放ってはどうだ。ひととき気は引けても、浜から目を離すほどじゃねえな。砦のことはまだ。
So now that we have a plan, let's set it into motion.
浜に降りよう。 聞こえたな。見ててください。お前の戦い方、長尾家の刀比べを思い出した。お前は手立てを選ばん。勝負だからな。お前も本気だったろ。さてね。
Again, watch this cutscene instead of skipping it, because it is faster. Wait for the two Mongols on the left there to pass us, and then start rolling through the camp. Get over to this boat, so we can get over to the ships. Alright, grab everything that you can around here, because there is quite a lot lying around, which you can use. A lot of bombs and arrows and whatnot.
昔の話だ。何もないな。兵糧はあったか。いや、隣の船かもな。聞こえたか。
Wait for Ryuzo to open the door. Get a bomb ready. Once you open it, count to 3 and then throw. So 1, 2, 3, throw. Should get rid of all of these guys. Get over to the other ship. Again, grab everything I can. Wait for the guys to come over to our ship. Throw a bomb. And then clean up as needed. Which wasn't a lot. Perfect. This is going really well at the moment. Grab the scroll. And then immediately leave. If this Mongol would actually let me do that. Once again, grab what you need. Now we haven't actually found any food on these ships here, but we did find these war plans which show some of the supply lines of the Mongols, which is apparently good enough for Ryuzo, because he and his men will now try to raid those to actually get some food, which ultimately recruits them for our cause, so yeah, all's good for us here. Jesus Christ. Run is going good. Alright, so with basically all the allies recruited that we can get here, it is now time to retake the town of Komatsu Forge, because not only do we need some allies to actually get into Castle Kaneda, where Lord Shimura is being held prisoner, we also need some kind of tool to scale the walls to actually get into the castle. And for that, of course, not only do we need Taka's blacksmith skills, but we also need a forge to put them to use. And since the town of Komatsu Forge has the best forge on the island, let's go ahead and liberate that. Oh, there's a patrol. No, it's just a tree stump. I thought it was a patrol. Kind of looking the same, you know, all these tree stumps and the Mongols. It's hard to differentiate between the two. What even am I doing? Okay, he's running. Could have handled that a little bit better, I think. But it's okay. Problem was I was in stone stance for whatever reason, not in water stance, when I tried to attack that shield guy. Oh, he isn't running. Real ballsy guy, huh? Normally he runs as soon as his friend dies. Anyway, go over to this house. That will make Yuna come over here pretty quickly. Grab this woman, cowering in fear there. And then brings them over into the forge itself, which is just over here. As it turns out, for Taka to actually be able to smother something, he needs his assistant Yukio, who just so happens to be a prisoner in the town here. So let's go on ahead and rescue Yukio. Just come over here. Rerolls. Assassinate. Run over to this guy. Climb up here. And then he will be just right here. Now that we have found Yukio, he, in turn, is looking for his wife, who is also somewhere in this town. So now we gotta go and find her. So first let's make sure that they actually go down the stairs here. While we go out the window, just like that. For these Mongols out of the way, there is Yukio's wife. And with all of them rescued, let's now go back into the forge.
よかった。
あんた、もう会えないかと思ったよ。
怪我はないな。
このお方の強さと言ったらまるで鬼だよ。
静まれ。火事場に行くぞ。ついてまいれ。
At this point in the game, it's critically important that you don't get into any fights with the Mongols, because you are in company of a few NPCs. And should you get into a fight, you cannot run away from that, because the NPCs won't. So you would have to take that fight, which of course we don't want, because it's slow. And we want to go fast.
生きてたか。このお方のおかげだ。恩に来ます。
So now we're back. It actually turns out that there's another family missing in the town. And Yuna is out there looking for them. So now we have to go into the town once again and look for the both of them. So over there is Yuna. However, you don't actually have to talk to her. You can just safely ignore her and head over this bridge into the house where that family is being held prisoner. So we will do exactly that. I actually didn't want to do that, Jin, but okay. That was a little bit of a time save, time loss. No, this one was a time save because I went through that door. Because I actually just wanted to switch my stance, and since you have to hold down R2 to be able to switch your stances, but R2 is also the button which makes you interact with things, yeah, that just kind of happened. Anyway, with all of them now happy and secure, let's actually go back into the forge for the final time. Once again, make sure you're not spotted by any enemies. Only got one explosive arrow. That's not good. Why do I have so few explosive arrows? Anyway, we now decide it's at the end for hiding. It's now time for fighting. So we will draw all the Mongols to the forge by, you know, lighting it up. So let's get ready for a bit of a brawl here. Can't aim for shit at the moment. Fucking dog. You fuck. Wait, where did that guy go? The fuck? I have never seen them get up here. I didn't even know that existed. Oh jeez. Well, that's not a good forge fight. Did that even hit the guy? Didn't. What is wrong with these dogs? Oh my god. Why didn't that guy run away? Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a bad hammer and forge. Like really, really bad. I mean, you know, we're still ahead on time, but that just looked so sloppy. Oh my god. Never seen the AI behave this badly. I blame the dogs, to be honest. Because if they hadn't caught me, that one Mongol probably wouldn't have gone up the stairs there. Where I had to go and chase him. Because when I killed him there, I think he was out of range to go ahead and fear the other guy when he died. Which lost me even more time, because then I had to kill both the shield dudes. And of course now Yuna won't come along. Well, the game giveth and the game taketh away. Anyway, with the Mongols gone, Taka can now finally use the forge. So let's go ahead and see what he actually made for us. So he went ahead and created an iron hook for us, which we can use to scale walls. However, before he can now head off to Castle Kaneda and free Lord Shimura, Ryuzo actually has another little problem that we have to help him with. Because as it turns out, those supply lines that we told him about, or that map showed him basically, were heavily guarded, and like half of his men were captured in an attempt to secure some food. And since we need him and his men as our allies to attack Castle Kaneda, well, we have to go ahead and free them. So this is another rather long walking and talking section of the game. Ryuzo and Jin catching up about their past lives a little bit. So lots of jumping along the way here. Once we get close to the bridge, just about at that tree, turn around the camera, summon your horse. And after the bridge, we can now ride fast again. So let's go on ahead and meet up with the rest of Ryuzo's men. And try to come up with a plan on how we can save the others. So there they are.
ヒロと心臓は
逃げたよ。もう戻らんだろうな。
あいつら
Once here, mount your horse, wait for Ryuzo to do the same. Wait for him to slowly turn around. And once he starts riding, so can we. Because otherwise, once again, he would get too far away from your ally, he would have to go back and get him, which would slow you down. So just wait a little bit until Ryuzo actually starts moving. So up there is Fort Yatate, where Ryuzo's men are being held prisoner. So let's see how we can actually get inside there.
どうやって策を出すのはお前の役だろ。砦に入る道は一つだが守りが固い。忍び込まねばならぬだろう。崖の見張りが手薄だ。崖を登り壁を越えよう。何？お前は猿か？役立つ兵具がある。手下は任せろ。うまくいけばのろしを上げる。攻め入りの合図だ。猛虎を挟み撃ちってわけか。見ろ。やはり策があったな。
So to skip this cutscene, you would actually be back on your horse and even facing in the right direction. So we can immediately start going fast again. Just about to dismount. And now we get a little tutorial on how to use our iron hook that we got from Taka. Swinging around like a madman. So this is a linear path, just gotta follow it. Oh, here you actually have to wait a little bit until these handholds probably load in. Just wait about a second at the cliff there before you try to jump and catch them. Ah, let go of the hook a little bit too soon. Just about inside the fort now. Finally shoot the lantern. Assassinate that guy. And this one. Grab whatever you can here. Assassinate this guy. Go over here to assassinate them. Shoot this lantern. Get rid of the archer. Free the first few Ronin. Distract all of these guys. Throw a bomb. And then go ahead and free the rest. Just gonna say, I can't see anything here with them in the way, or the camera and the tent behind those bars. Anyway, took care of all the Mongols, so it's time to signal for a user to come in. So let's go ahead, join forces to crush the rest of the Mongols. And the way you do that is just wait for all of them to engage just around here, and throw a bomb, and then clean up as needed. It shouldn't be a lot. And then grab what you can while you can. And it takes care of the Iron Hook. Simple as that. Okay, now we recruited Sensei Ishikawa, Lady Masako, Yuna and Taka, and Ryuzo into Straw Hats, so it's now time to actually go ahead and assault Castle Kaneda, where Lord Shimura is being held prisoner. Let's go ahead, do that. So yeah, that 4-second time loss during the Iron Hook was probably because I had to fight that last guy in the tent there. Since I actually couldn't see that fight properly, I had to play it a little bit safe. Alright, so as it turns out, Ryuzo and his Straw Hat actually didn't come to the appointed time. So we probably have to do this without them then. Oh, gotta do what we gotta do. So this is actually the last quest of Act 1. So if you were to run the Act 1 any percent category of the game, this would actually be the last quest you had to do before you could call it a day. Or a run if you want. So, you know, if you don't think that you can make a 3 to 3.5 hour run into your schedule, the Act 1 any percent category might be for you. Kill another flaming arrow, not too bad. Again, we'll just roll through this camp. And then right here to these guys and assassinate them. To once again take out the alarm system. Oh, 2 black powder bombs. That's pretty good. I can use those. So just go over here, ready your black powder bomb. Wait for these guys to go just about there. And that takes care of everybody around here. Then we will simply cross the bridge here. Update the quest objective. And jump off. Grapple over here. Immediately grapple again. And then just follow the way.
Yuna no te ga iru na.
待たせるね。
備えろ、ワンペイがおるぞ。
Ah, come on, dude. Just leave us. I was a bit sad that Yuna didn't take care of that guy, but I guess it is what it is.
Yuna, ここを守れ。俺は叔父上のもとへ。
Oh, that it just didn't run away. But anyway, as it turns out, Ryuza actually betrayed us because Khotun Khan has set a bounty on Jin's head. And Ryuzo kind of wants to go ahead and collect that because, you know, money. So, food for his men. However, we will have none of that treachery. So we will just dance of wrath him until he runs away. So now that that is done, the way is clear to go ahead and rescue Lord Shimura. Okay, what happened there? How did I die? Oh, that never happened before. I don't even know where to hit me, to be honest. Because it definitely wasn't any of you guys. Anyway, continuing on. So this is the castle keep where Lord Shimura is being held prisoner. So let's go on ahead and try to rescue him. Alright, there's Lord Shimura. We have finally rescued our uncle, so all we have left to do is to clean up the rest of the courtyard of all the Mongols to secure Castle Kaneda. So let's go ahead and do that. That wasn't all of them though. One more wave incoming. There they are. And there we go. Act 1 basically finished. Jeez, sub 1 hour 23 minutes. Nice. That's pretty nice. I mean, it could have been even faster if I didn't lose so much time on Hammer and Forge. Fuck.
志村様なら資格だよ。
今でも島を出たいか。
私の居場所はないから。
お主がおると助かるのだが。
志村様がいるだろう。何言ってるのさ。
猛虎は兄弟だからな。
志村様によろしく。
半時後に立つ。承知しました。
Alright, time to resupply. Because we used up a lot of our resources. Let's get as many as we can for what's coming ahead. It looks good. So now that we are reunited with our uncle, I guess it's time to have a little chat with him. Catch up on recent events. See what everyone has been up to in the meantime. Let's hope he doesn't get caught by that ladder again. Okay, good. So yeah, Adachi can be a little bit finicky before you actually get through that gate. So it's best to take, you know, a little bit of a precaution there, that he actually goes through the gate and doesn't get hung up on stuff. So while he just rides along pretty nicely, we will just go ahead and jump along his side, because it's faster.
奴は言葉を学び叔父上を生かした。その狙いは本土を攻める折の助力を請われた。褒美は富と権力に女だ。まさか鎌倉を裏切れと。あの侮辱だけでも生かしておけん。時にユナとはどのような女子だ。勇気と忠誠を備え腕も立ちます。なりわいは野党だと聞いた。 いやしい見慣れど義を知る女です。やすやすと心を許すなよ。龍蔵のことを忘れたか。厳しい戦になろう。味方が頼むに足るかを知らねば。私がお支えします。ユナも。かつてこの島は混乱を極めた。そこに秩序をもたらしたのは他でもない我ら武士だ。民に見せねばならぬ。
So let's get out of this graveyard, call for your horse. Because we actually have to wait for them to finish the conversation now. Which is a good indication that we went through this pretty fast. And now we can continue on. So you actually have a little bit of a time buffer, in case you didn't notice. Because you have to wait for the whole conversation to finish anyway, right at the end there. But it is still faster to, you know, jump along instead of riding along. My horse would also come, that would be fantastic. Okay. So yeah, that fight scene can be a little bit finicky, depending on how things go, and especially where your horses go.
民も喜びます。島中のかがり火台をすべて取り戻す。門から新手が来ます。援軍を呼ぶ気か。そうはさせるな。
Just try to get rid of everybody here as quickly as possible. It was a little bit awkward. Okay, I guess I'll take it. Wasn't horrible. Could have been better though. I wonder if we'll ever find a way to not having to go to the end of this area and then back to the entrance. But I haven't been able to do that just yet.
申したいことはそれだけか。我らはかがり火台に参らねばならん。我らの意を示してくれる。
Okay. With all of that said and done, it is now time to properly start Act 2 of the game, where it is now our goal to free Castle Aeshmah, because it is the seat of power of the Mongols on the island now. Basically, Khotun Khan's residence, if you want to call it that. And since it is a way bigger castle than Castle Kaneda, we of course need even more allies yet. So our first course of action is to travel to the Yarikawa prefecture and try to recruit the people there. The problem being that Lord Shimura actually has put down a rebellion in Yarikawa a few years back, pretty harshly. And oh yeah, also do that spot. And that is why the people of Yarikawa aren't exactly friendly to him or sympathetic to his cause. Luckily, both Yuna and Taka are from Yarikawa, so they might be able to smooth things over just a little bit. Also, you don't have to wait for Jin and Norio to finish the conversation there, you can just leave Norio hanging, so to speak. Yeah, it's really a shame, I think, that Norio gets that little screen time during a speedrun, because I really like his character. It's probably my favorite out of Jin's allies. So on the way to Yarikawa, we will make sure to get the Akashima Village fast travel option, because we will need that a little bit later to get back to this region of the game. And I guess some people are already excited for us to get to Yarikawa. Because the quests in Yarikawa are probably one of the best in the main story of the game. Exactly. So this is Akashima Village. Like I said, we'll just quickly grab the fast travel point here. And then we will be on our merry way. I just hope I don't get lost again like I did on Friday. Because that was a fucking disaster. I actually went ahead and practiced this route once more before I started the stream, so I hope things should go over smoothly. Because fuck if I know what I did on Friday here. So you want to go to the left of this little forest on that hill up there. Gotta be a little bit careful because I think I'm spotting a bear. Yep, there it is. And then go between this fort and this watchtower on our right. And then head straight across up to that little tent that you can see straight ahead. Gotta keep a bit to the left of it because of course it is another Mongol camp and we don't want any trouble there. Ooh, they're shooting at me. And then we will just go through here. And that should lead us exactly where we need to be to cross the river here. And then once more we'll cross the river over the grass here. And I don't like to use the bridge because there can be a patrol on it, which you would have to circumvent anyway. So I might just as well, you know, use the natural way to cross the river. And there we are, Yarikawa. Well, I didn't get lost this time, guys. I made it! I'm so good at this game. I mean, I've played it a freaking lot by now. Alright. There are Yuna and Taka. So let's see if we can actually get into Yarikawa because it is currently under siege. Luckily, both Taka and Yuna know of a secret passageway that we can use to get into the town. So this is Yarikawa. Like I said, it is under siege at the moment. So we gotta find a way to sneak past all that. To contact the people of Yarikawa. You only have to take a look at the camp and at the white tree. You don't have to take a look at the front door of Yarikawa, so to speak. The big gate. How would we get into Yarikawa? With our JRPG, of course. So just keep on rolling. And remember, boys and girls, they don't see you rolling, they don't hating.
あんたのせいじゃない。
本当にやるんですね。走れるな。
So this is a secret entrance. Now we just have to wait for Yuna and Taka to finish their conversation before we can actually go through this.
もう片方はG島の範囲か。そっちがいつも負ける。
愉快な遊びだ。
滝の裏だよ。まだある。これは使える。
兵糧を溜め込んでおったのか。
That's how I get into Yarikawa. Now this is actually a really special scene, I want to say, because you can't even jump during this part. And of course your movement speed is slowed down again. The only thing you can do to make this go faster is to constantly swing your sword, because the forward momentum will carry you quite a bit. So just keep on doing that, right until here, and then just run to the front gate. And wait for the next cutscene to happen.
なんでしょうか。
何やら騒がしいが。
こりゃまずい。頭もいる。町を落としに来たの。
猛虎は何が望みだ。
どうしてこんなことするんだよ。
アンマルメン。
去ったな。行くぞ。
Now during this scene we can once again jump, so we'll do that to make things go a little bit faster.
町は血の海だ。槍川とて助けがいるはずだ。
Because normally Taka would actually leave you before you get through the gate here, so you can see how much faster this actually is, because we are still in company of him. So this is Ujima-san, the leader of Yarikawa.
鍛冶屋を見ときたいんだ。
And of course, things don't go so smoothly, so they don't want to help us. They think that they can just weather the assault on their own, which of course is total bullshit.
まだ時はある。
But that's just the way they see things here.
これでもわからないなら、大バカだ。タカは毎日ここの鍛冶屋に通ってた。鉄の余りがあるときは、親方の真似をしてたね。
As it turns out, though, there are a few archers missing from Yarikawa. So now we think that in order to gain the trust of the people of Yarikawa, we might do that by finding these archers.
後継ぎはあの土を持ってた。
あんたが使わせてもらってたやつ。
うちの道具を見ていってください。覚えてたよりずっと小さかった。聞きますね。
いつも鍛冶場にいたね。
また頼む。
So let's go ahead and try to find them. Just restocking on supplies a little bit.
いい子だ。
And then we will begin the next main quest right up here.
口ばっかり。
足の指が6本もあったじいさん。言うな。タカも呼んだのか。猛虎が死んでおる。
So examine the dead Mongols.
焼き傷があるな。でも矢がない。
誰かが抜いた。また使うんだろう。
かなりの腕前だな。
Then examine the tracks over here.
足跡3、いや4人だ。どこへ行ったのでしょう。調べよう。
And then follow them to the hideout of the archers.
よく来てたね。
それに竹を編んでカゴを作った。
なんでコオロギ取りしてたか覚えてる？
いや、
母さんから遠ざけるためさ。腹を立てるとあんたに八つ当たりするから。コオロギに感謝しな。
あの家に続いておる。侍が住んでたね。
Quickly kill the bear. And go inside and examine the mats.
ゴザがある。ここに泊まったか。熊には食われてなさそう。
Examine all of this over here.
譲る。三河用の皮も。
Have a little chat with Yuna and then immediately examine the barrels.
いい根性してるね。
And then the tracks over here. And now we are finally able to find the archers down here. There they are. However, we don't so much care about them as we do about their leader. So we'll just run up this hill to find him and have a little chat. As it turns out, some of their men got captured as well, because of course they did. So let's see how this situation is holding up here. And now we gotta free those, of course. So in order to make them speed up a little bit, we will light this one barrel. And wait for them to come in here. Make a big explosion. Take care of the reinforcements. Die, apparently. So where's the rest of them? Down there. Alright, that was that. Just gotta wait for Jaikoku to come over here so we can finish this quest. And now that we have the archers, the people of Erika will hopefully start to trust us. Then.
酒井様、お戻りで。
タカ、お主のおかげでやりかをも。
Taya is in mein Beutel. Alright, totally forgot to split that. Was a little bit distracted just now. Okay. I probably shouldn't have split then. Nah.
Yuna!
酒井様、姉さん、猛虎が。
行くぞ。どこにおる？
表門です。このままでは。
止めなきゃね。
クロード様だ。
クロード様、お助けを。タカ、戦えぬ者を集め、館に入れ。
みんな、館に逃げ込むんだ。急げ。門まで迫ってる。敵だ。
門が破られる。
一生懸命だ。町に入った猛虎は一人として生かしておくな。
Time to roast some Mongols here. Get them while they're on. Need about 3 of these explosive arrows here to get rid of everybody. Then throw a bomb at the Sake. And throw another bomb over there. And another. And that should take care of all of this. All right. So that's how we defend Yarikawa. I'm just gonna take care of the trebuchets. So just run through the camp. Don't pay attention to anybody here. Nobody matters. Just climb up here. And another bomb here. And now we have to go back into Yarikawa to take care of the Mongol commander. You have a little bit of time here because you have to wait for all of this conversation to end anyway, before you can go through this door here. So use that time to get ready. For Yarikawa! Exactly. So let's see, another duel. Let's hope that Temuga is nice. Start. Okay. Another dance, and this should be over. Okay, good. Perfect. And now just run out of Yarikawa once more. Though this quest is basically just a big back and forth, if you didn't pay attention. Alright. And now we have liberated Yarikawa and secured some more allies. Pretty nice. Teabag him. Well, sorry, but we don't have time for that. No time for teabagging. Okay, seems like we are doing pretty good on everything, so we can just go. I don't even know if I have to actually buy anything here anyway, to be honest, because I don't need a lot of resources during a message in fire. Definitely don't need anything during Ghosts from the Past, and Reckoning in Blood, well, there's Reckoning in Blood, I suppose. So I guess I can just scratch that out of the route. Anyway, now that we have secured the aid of Yarikawa for our cause, it is now time to go to Omi Village, Jin's hometown, and reclaim his clan armor. The armor of Clan Sakai, which we are actually wearing at the moment. But, you know, New Game Plus, that is why we have it. Normally you wouldn't at this point in the game. And since it is still a main quest, we, you know, have to go and get it. On the way to Omi Village, we will make sure to grab Lord Shimura's camp as a fast travel point, because we will be using that quite a bit in a little while. So let's just zigzag our way through this bamboo forest here. Would of course be faster if we just could go straight through the bamboo, but of course we can't, so that is why we have to ride in a bit of a zigzag motion here. So basically just weave your way left and right through the bamboo, and you should arrive at Lord Shimura's camp without a problem. There we go. Yeah, that theme that plays when you know, have killed Temuge and are just running out of town, that's pretty epic. I mean, that whole defense of the town is pretty epic, to be honest. It's just a shame that we skip so much of that, because we can skip the cutscenes. Anyhow, we are now in the Serene Forest, so we are nearly at Omi Village. It's just across that lake that you can start to make out between the trees to our right. Over there you can see it in the distance. Nope. I'm gonna grab a few supplies here though. Horse, please. Could you please jump? Thank you. It's a bit of an awkward jump. Normally it's easy to get it on the first try, but for some reason the horse just did not want to cooperate. So this is Jinzo. That was a bit of an awkward slasher there. But okay. So this is Yuriko. She is Jin's caretaker ever since he was a child. And she basically hid the armor away in case of bandits and whatnot. And Yuriko is one of the only NPCs in the game which you cannot hurry along in any way, shape or form, so you will go at her pace or you won't progress at all. So, yeah. Her pace it is then.
どなたか他に手を貸す者は
おるぞ、政子殿だ。
まあ、幼き頃からおの子と稽古していましたからね。
いつか司祭を聞かせてくれ。
政子様だけですか？
他には石川先生も。
もう何年も無沙汰しております。相変わらず尊大なお振る舞いなのですか？
ああ、未だにな。だが弓の腕は別格だ。
ご本人もいろんないかと。
酒井様。
Alright. Now while they go ahead and ready the armor for Jin, let's go visit our father's grave and pay our respects while we are in the vicinity. By composing some awesome haiku. Take another stretch.
善を組みたるありし日の 我の身一人残りおるなり
Yo, Dad, on a run right now. No time to talk. See ya. Basically. Oh my god, I would love it so much if something close to that could be an option here. Anyway, Yuriko should have been able to get the armor ready for us, so let's have a look at that. But we don't want to take the standoff right here. We just want to fuck them up the normal way. Easy, exactly. But to be fair, that perfect parry was actually pretty clutch and unexpected. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. Once again, you cannot hurry Yuriko along, so you just have to go at her pace. Also, I wonder if we could actually use the blow dart or the blow gun for that part with the Ronin just now. Anyway, this is actually the point where you would get the blowgun. Just so you know. Alright, we will come here to Kishibu Village. Won't stay long though. Just want to assassinate this one dude. And then gather some reeds to make a blowgun out of. Ah. Don't want to get seen here, because if I would get into a fight, my horse would eventually run away. So that would be suboptimal. Worked out though. Good, good, good. Yeah, I didn't even exactly read what that bot was writing. I just kind of understood the message and pressed ban. I actually wonder if it would stop the bots from being able to appear if I would go ahead and enable followers only chat. Kinda want to try that. Could we hurry it along, Yuriko? Thank you. What's wrong with her pathing? Like, holy crap. Now it's working. Finally. Jesus Christ. So yeah, once again, they are catching up on, you know, some past stories. Because as his caretaker, of course, Yuriko knows a lot about Jin's childhood.
若様はここで志村様を殺めかけたのですよ。
何？
確か3つか4つの頃、志村様が小太刀の扱い方を教えてくださっていたのに、若様は蝶々に夢中で。
思い出した。叔父上の目を打ったのであったな。
志村様と殿は息ができぬほど大笑いされておりました。
父上が笑ったとはな。
お母上が病になられる前は若様にも笑いかけておいででしたよ。こちらです。
御座と焚き火、野宿するのか？
いろんな薬草を探す時だけ。
Alright, let's give us some flowers here.
毒草を集めましょう。
休んでおれ。俺が摘もう。
種は毒です。食べないで。
子供扱いはするな。
失礼を。お母上に花を贈られましたね。
母上は綺麗に飾ってくださったな。
それで十分。こちらへお持ちください。
待たせたな。
I think the bullshit you, your speedrun streams are the best to do my exercises, really? Oh, that's kinda cool. Happy to help. Oh, yeah, exercise is coming along anyway. I mean, if you finish something new, go ahead, post it in the Discord. Whereas me and the others are already waiting for new stuff. Because it's pretty good, man. Highly impressed by it. Alright, now that we got our clan armor and our allies from Yarikawa, it's time to actually try and get a message from Lord Shimura to the Shogun through the Mongol sea blockade. And for that, we need a smuggler. So let's go to Umugi Cove, which is a smuggler's den, and try to find somebody who is willing to deliver that message. Sadly, it is pretty foggy, so it will be a bit harder to make out the way that I have to go. But I guess we can manage. If I don't accidentally get shot down by these Mongols, because I aggro the patrol. Seems to be good though. Maybe not? What is that sound? Another patrol over there, so good thing that I came all the way over here. So yeah, we just have to ride for Mugi Cove. There is nothing important or anything going on at the moment, so I guess just enjoy the thunderstorm that is going on in the distance over there. Be mindful of the dual ring to our right there though, because if you get too near to it, Jin will actually dismount and you won't be able to mount your horse again until you have gone away a bit. Put a little distance between you and that dual ring. So that is something to be a little bit mindful of. Because even though it would be faster to, you know, skirt around it like really, really close, you can't do that because Jin will dismount. So you have to go a little bit around it. Okay, I can actually already, yeah, see the quest marker over there, just faintly, and also the rock, which I'm looking for to find the shortcut into Umugi Cove, which is pretty good. It's not kind of make out that big rock a little bit to my right, which means that I am exactly on the right track to go the fast path into Umugi Cove. which is this path right here. Are you all doing exercises now? Is that what's happening here? Maybe I should sell my streams to school and universities then as some kind of learning, I don't know, background noise or whatever. Coloring a skull. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I guess you're going to use a lot of whites and yellows for that. Oh. Because, you know, bone doesn't have a lot of color, but I guess you still have to get the shading right to make it look realistic. Analyzing values of a composition. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, about lights and materials. Exactly. You mean the outline of an object? Okay, so Goro is willing to help us, which is pretty good. So this is where we go back to Akashima Village, because it is near where we have to go for the rest of this quest. That is why we grabbed this fast travel point earlier. Where's the horse? There it is. So Goro now gave us a map telling us where he hides his smuggler boats. So we are supposed to meet him there, together with Lord Shimura. So let's go and tell Lord Shimura that we procured his smuggler. You have to colorize all your picture of black and white, only to not fuck up your next step, colorization. I think it actually depends, right, on your technique. You can do that, but I don't think you have to. It just can help you to get the colorization right. At least that is how I understood it when I took some drawing lessons. Can I pick up the line in? I can't. They're getting closer to good quality. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, it is a step-by-step process, right? And if you know the process well enough and your, you know, skill is high enough or whatever, I guess you can skip a step here and there. But if you are still learning, I guess it's probably for the best if you just follow all of them. Because you have to learn the process of it.
今や猛虎の砦。
Print strong, I didn't know that. And can see that the color are pretty simple. Okay, makes sense. No good effects. I'll try to check this into account next time I do a drawing. It's my next exercise. I see. Will you go back to the prince then? Yeah. Pretty him up a little bit.
もうこの兵だ。隠れて行けば敵に背を向ければ背中に逃げ傷を受ける。島を守れ。この気を逃すな。橋を渡るぞ。
I think that was too far away. Yeah, it still kind of worked out. Yeah, okay, that worked, I guess. Where is Shimura? There he is. There's something else in mind. Fair enough. I guess the problem with creativity in a way is that you can just think of too many projects and get nothing done. So it's probably best if you try to stick to something, right? So you actually make progress. Because otherwise you will just start project after project after project and never have anything to show for it. One project by one. Yeah, that's a good approach. Jin, would you please? What was it? He shot me in the ankle. Bastard. Why was he rolling like that? Once again, watch this cutscene because it's faster to watch it than to skip it. I think I actually want to heal here, just in case I get bitten by another dog. Don't want to die to that. But yeah, just keep running. Don't stop for anything. Well, maybe in case you actually get hit by these bastards. Great. Well, that never happened before. Well, at least I got my resolve back. Imagine dying during a speedrun. That looks bad, doesn't it? Is it me or are the enemies way more aggressive than usual? Like, holy crap. I'll try to do something really different every time to improve faster. Also not a bad strategy. But I guess you just have to make sure that you really understood the previous steps before you continue on, you know? Yeah. That time loss due to that death. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. I think that even was the second death during this one. So this is where I use Lord Shimura's camp as a fast travel point now. To get to Reckoning and Blood fast. So yeah, now our samurai friends were able to deliver a message to the shogun, so hopefully we should get some samurai reinforcements from the mainland shortly. However, we have one loose end to tie up before we actually go ahead and attack Castle Shimura, and that is of course our old friend Ryuzo, who just so happens to be in a fort near where we are camped here. So let's pay him a visit and see if we can get rid of that obstacle in our way. So just follow the road up here through the Torii gates. And then just go straight ahead here, don't follow the curve around. Just straight up and over this hill. Then do not follow the first road up here. Instead, keep going down the hill. And then up just a little hill here. Ataka actually wants to help us here by creating a diversion, so we can sneak into the fort and don't have as much opposition. However, we will totally ignore his good deed and just rush in straight ahead. Hey guys, how are you doing? Everything alright? Are you having a fine evening here? I'm not interrupting, am I? Just stay wherever you were. Drop a smoke and go through the gate. Jin makes a bit of a dum-dum here and gets captured. And then Taka comes back and gets captured as well. So here we are. Great situation to be in. So Taka now has a little bit of a head problem here, because he doesn't have one anymore. Okay, you know what? Let me actually try this. Oh, this triggers this cutscene as well, huh? Okay, I guess I shouldn't use the poison dart anyway. Jeez, okay, lesson learned.
Samurai Tokrok! Khotun Khan! Man the fly!
Where's the rest of you guys? God, what is this now? Could you go a little bit faster, Jin, please? Okay. Lesson learned, don't use the blowgun. I mean, it got rid of a few straw heads, don't get me wrong, but it definitely wasn't worth it. Also, I probably should not have used ghost stands just now because there were only 2 enemies and they were way farther back of where I needed to be. I should probably have just, you know, somehow killed that one dude so the other gets feared and runs away. Bit of bad decision making there. Fucking dogs all the time. Rest of the fight was good though. I think I can be happy with that. But yeah, definitely not gonna use the blowgun again. Not worth it. That is forbidden to use pipette. You have to do it from the eye. What would you want? What would you do with a pipette anyway? Did you take the color? Are you, oh, you're doing it digitally, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess. I get it. So you have to select the colors yourself. Yeah, okay, I get it. I was gonna say, how are you going to use a pipette while, you know, drawing physically? That would be kind of strange. Alright, let's restock on ammunition because we definitely need to for the next quest. Because it is a doozy. So, stock up on just about everything here. Which makes us pretty broke in the process, but okay. Spirits of Tsushima. What? I don't think I'll include classic paper in my learning. Yeah, I mean, digital is the way to go, isn't it? Also, hey there, Wento. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Well, I guess it's still noon where you live, right? I suppose. They did. Only during New Game Plus, though. Not during the whole game. So if you start this game from the beginning and, you know, play it normally, you do not get a skip cutscene option. Only once you have finished the game and reload your save can you skip cutscenes. 3:30, yeah, I get it. I figured it would be something like that. Yeah, no, it's definitely not 3:30 p.m. for the French people. Alright, Fate of Tsushima, let's do this. Big fight. Start by fucking up this archer. And then all of these people. And then this dude, or maybe not. He's already dead. That's fine by me. Oh, I was just gonna say. Plague Lands, aka the USA. What? The stories amount to about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Over the course of a run of the full game. So not having to watch them is quite a substantial time save. Where's the rest of the guides? Come on, guys. What the ever-loving fuck is going on here? What was that? Jesus Christ. Don't you dare dosho me. No, don't. Turns out a free wind. Oh, I didn't know that. I love it when that smoke bomb doesn't go through. Guess I'll just use a Chi for safety. So I don't get shot down from the top once more like I did last time. Ow! What? Dudes! What is this run? Like, honestly, what is going on here? They've never done that until the last run on Friday. And now they're doing it again. What the fuck? What am I doing differently? There has to be something that I'm doing differently. Otherwise this wouldn't happen. Alright?
開けた。推し進め。
陣を組め。行け。橋まで進むぞ。敵が引いておるわ。推し進め。者ども、門をこじ開けろ。おい酒井、上から矢を降らせるぞ。
ユナ、助太刀を頼む。
任せときな。
Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at that time loss because of that stupid death just now. Jesus Christ.
猛虎は守る。
26 seconds, man. What the fuck? I mean, it's hopefully an even easy time save for next time, but Jesus Christ, guys. What the hell? Stop shooting me down the ladder. It's annoying, man. Just stop it. Maybe I should actually switch to the Mongol armor for this part of the run. Because apparently the ghost armor doesn't cut it anymore. They even shot me here. I mean, they're straight shots, don't get me wrong, but it nearly hit me. So I'm taking that personal. Fuck. Come on, dude, go. Oh, he actually left this time. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Something isn't right with the AI at this point. Because on every run I've done on New Game Plus, that one archer I just killed didn't turn around anymore, he just stood there. So I had to climb up that ladder while he was still looking in my direction. And normally these other guys who shot me down that tower didn't do that. And now it was the reverse. They shot me down the tower, but that dude actually moved. So something is fishy with the AI. I don't know if they broke something with a recent patch or something. I have no idea. Shit is just wonky as fuck at the moment here, as it seems. Don't see me. Please don't see me. Can do a lot to me, but please don't see me. Oh, that was a risky roll. I haven't seen anything, but you turn around. Thank you. Just rigging up the milk. So all these Mongols grow really strong and big and threatening, but most importantly, dead. Alright. Ryuzo, take 2.
Jin.
Come on, Ryuzo, don't be an ass, please.
なぜくだらなかった。おじごの手で殺されたくない。さすら後には引けん。ドクターにおじごの教えに背いたか。こうするほかないのだ。
Good. It's because Ramza left, therefore you don't have his blessing anymore. Probably. So I guess we have to find a method that makes Ramza stay during the whole run, huh? Some way to tether him to the stream, so to say. At least for the important parts. Which is the whole run, of course. Ah, Jesus Christ. Can't believe that time loss. For Ramza present any person. I would probably get his time sub 3 hours then or something. Ridiculous. Oh jeez. Why is everybody seeing me? What is this run? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. This run is really something, like, holy crap. I haven't had this much of a roller coaster for a while now. I was just coasting through easy, medium, and hard last week. But this lethal run right here, man, holy moly. This is something different. This is the real deal. I guess this is why you play the game on lethal. Because of all the random shit happening here. Basically, every time random shit happens, you die and you lose time. It's not like, you know, when you play on easy, where you can just take hit after hit after hit and not go down. No, no, no. You get hit once on lethal and that's it, you lose time. Anyway, Act 3. We are on the final stretch. Ramza percent, basically. I mean, I guess this one was then only a Ramza Act 1 any percent run. Oh no, we gotta watch this because it's faster. Right. Nearly skipped it. Alright. While we are poisoned and literally puking blood, why not roll around like a madman? That will help, right? That will make things better. No, it doesn't. It's just funny that you are poisoned and basically, you know, you're literally puking blood, but you still have the option of rolling around. Oh, that's for fire. Right, you gotta roll when you're on fire. I knew I made something wrong there. But, you know, you learn from your mistakes. Unless they kill you, I suppose. But I guess, you know, dying from a mistake just means that you learn something for New Game Plus. Or New Life Plus, as it is called in the real world. I mean, imagine what life would be like if he would know that there would be something like a New Life Plus, right? Where you start off into a new life, but with all of the knowledge and money and what have you, you accumulated during your previous life. A bit like, you know, karma works or not. There's a New Game Plus in either religion, right? Yeah, you know, karma. I guess. That's what you're referring to, right? You can basically start a new religion and just call it a New Life Plus. It's only for gamers though, because they respawn. Respawn. Neat. The baby just thought. Alright, wait for Yuna to dismount before we continue on. Come on, woman, get off your high horse. Thank you. Alright, so you don't have to survey the fishing village here, you can just go straight forward. So that is what we'll do. I'll wait for that big guy to come near the other dudes. Thank you. Don't skip this cutscene, because it is faster to watch it. It's only a small one anyway. So let's try and not mess up this part like we did last time, where I shot the barrels way too early. Can shoot these bells though. Probably shouldn't do that. Alright. Ignore those bells in the background then. They are not helping. Now then again, it did clump them all up a little bit. I guess just shoot the barrel, get rid of a few of them, and then immediately grab their attention again by shooting yet another arrow. Maybe that's the play there. That was okay. Didn't even save a second, but still faster. I'll take it. I'll take it. Also, I should probably call my horse for this part, but I tend to forget it.
うちの道具を見ていってください。恐れながら数が足りませんね。お達者でご参考。
What's a glot? Oh, gold. Yeah, that makes more sense. Starting to remember. Yeah. I'm starting to remember things. I know what a gold split is. Do I? I mean, I've gotten a few during this run, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty amazed by the fact that I can still get that many gold splits. I mean, you know, on the one hand, I am glad, because it means I am still getting better. But on the other hand, it makes me kind of sad, because it also tells me that I haven't been playing optimally during my previous runs. But I guess that is just the curse of the speedrunner. It's not about the gold splits, it's about carrying a run to the finish line. I mean, to be honest, have any of you guys ever seen somebody match his sum of best segments during a speedrun? Like, has that ever happened? Because I, for one, haven't seen that happen ever. I mean, that would be a pretty big accomplishment, and Don't get me wrong. So the chance of that actually happening is pretty slim. Definitely, but it'd be interesting to know if that has ever happened. Normally, no. Yeah, exactly, but has it happened? I'm not talking about the norm here. I'm talking about that 1% chance of it happening. Well, it's probably not even a 1% chance. Why the fuck would you spawn over there, you dumb mutt? The audacity of this horse. Why is this patrol already up here? Holy crap. Oh god, they have an archer. Like, you know, I think I'm playing rather good and I'm saving a lot of time, but the game just throws so many fuckity things my way. And it's quite astounding. Like, you know, archers shooting me down from that ladder while I was climbing that tower. Or all these patrols that are smack dab in the middle of my way that I have to circumvent. It's really annoying tonight. And what the fuck was that just now? A horse just spasming out, I guess. There's yet another patrol up there. Jesus. And of course they fucking notice me. I think I'm a little bit amazed by myself how well I handle all these mishaps. So once again, watch this cutscene instead of skipping it because it's faster to watch it. Wait for the patrol to come here. Throw the bombs, slaughter the leader. What in the ever-loving fuck just happened? Alright, who is missing again? Oh, that dude up there, like... Oh, really? You deserve an extra special place in hell, my friend. No, you're not actually, my friend. Why is that guy always hiding up there nowadays? Like, I probably don't even need to look anymore. Who is missing? It's always that guy. Every single run at the moment. I like this bomb throw.
援軍が向かっておるぞ。槍川来たか。槍川の戦士も一緒だ。だが山より大きいと聞いたぞ。今は戦え。
どれだけ待たせんのさ。
こっち来ないで、見つかっちゃう。
ケンジ
Throw
隠れ
the
ていよう。
fucking bomb, Jin.
なぜ門を開けるまで待たなかった。
お主随分と腕を上げたの。
励みましたゆえ。
別人のようだ。酒井様、ちょうどいいところに。
抜かるなよノリオ。
なんとかなったね。
さあ、砦を奪いますよ。そろそろいいだろう。
おのおの方、怪我は。
Cool. I think this is the first time I get a sub 3 hours boost at the gate. Pretty awesome. Not gonna lie though, I'm getting more and more afraid of Khotun Khan and Shimura. Like the way this run is going, I cannot wait for them to fuck it all up at the end. Ah, that will be glorious.
ここも人手が増えて嬉しい限りだね。
Ah, jeez.
なぜハンは泉に来たの？
対馬から本土に渡り蹂躙するつもりなのだろう。今を逃せば止められなくなる。
この花って
俺の毒の元となる花だ。
モコが積んでいったんだね。
我らを殺すために。
毒を使ったこと悔やんでる。
Ah, wait a little bit too long with the dismount.
大勢の命を救ったのだ。
もっと大勢が死ぬことになる。
その前にハーンを止める。
So I want to keep a little bit to the left here, because if we stick too far to the right, that one guy with a torch will actually see you for whatever reason.
物見の裏をかくのか。
Probably the only god in the whole game not getting fooled by the JRPG.
かがり火台から港を物見しよう。
先に行って。
海を見よ
こっちだ。
良い案が出ると良いが、港の長の屋敷。ハーンの隠れ家かもな。
船着き場にも水軍にも近い。賢いね。
鳥が弧を描いておる。
何かが来るのを怖がってるみたい。
嵐だ。じき陸に降り立つのだろう。
Alright, don't survey the middle point.
開けてて守れない。
Just both to the left and to the right, but not the middle, because that is not needed to proceed here. So we won't do it,
船を真っ
obviously.
二つにできるのに。
Why did I save 10 seconds? What? I don't get it.
酒井。
いい知らせがあるよ。
Landed right in Juna. Yuna. Juna. Why did I call her Juna? She's not called Juna. She's Yuna. still landed right on top of her.
よし、叔父上への文がかけた。
城へは馬に乗っていかなきゃね。
鎧を仕立て直しましょうか。
死んだ馬にはかなわないけど、こいつらも使ってやって。
どうどう、怖がるな。仲良くしよう。
名前は何にする？
空、天をもかけよ
いい名だね。どうやって城に忍び込むつもり？
あそこで育った。城壁の抜け道は全て覚えておる。子供の頃、よく叔父上から隠れたものだ。
Alright. Out of the Jinzo, once again, should be pretty free. Unless that one samurai acts up. I hope he doesn't. So we have, brought the fight to the gates of Castle Shimura and inside. We have escaped Castle Shimura, so let's once again infiltrate it. Because for some reason the game wants us to.
鍵縄を使って橋の下を通るか、または何か他の手を探すか。
Again, jump up to the rock, jump to the roof, perfect. That's how it should be. Okay, so you don't actually have to wait for him to move forward. That's good to know. Okay, so just block him. And he comes for you and you can pass. Good to know. Alright, that was out of the Jinzo. Yeah, sorry if I'm falling behind with commentary a little bit, but really Starting to concentrate hard on this run because we are getting close to the end here. Because there actually isn't much left.
Sakai.
遅かったじゃないか。
So there are about 16 minutes left in the run if everything goes optimally, which means that this run could eventually, potentially, be a sub 325. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We aren't in the clear yet.
いろいろと使えそうなものです。役に立ちますよ。さあ、どうぞ。助かった。あなた。運を願ってますよ。
So that bit of menuing doesn't actually matter because you have to wait for Yuna to make her rounds here anyway. So this is the perfect opportunity to make sure you actually have everything set up the way you want it to. And once you do, I'll just wait for Yuna around here. Alright, Khotun Khan, Shimura. How bad is it gonna be? Also, I really have to pee. That isn't exactly helping me concentrate right now. The joys of speedrunning, am I right? Yeah. It means you make mistakes. Maybe I should drink some more water. I should just get a, I don't know, moving toilet or something installed around here.
Jin.
I can just take care of the business whenever I want or need to. Alright, let's bring it home. Well, kinda. There's still a quest after this, but you know what I mean. Come here, look straight ahead, so all the reinforcements come from the left here, so you can shoot this nice explosive barrel when they get clustered around it. I hate you, Masako. That was an explosive arrow, wasn't it? I didn't exactly mean to shoot an explosive arrow. Oh, that is Masako. Dude! What the flying fuck? Stop it!
うまくいったね。
I should have reset. I would have lost a lot of time then. Yeah, these archers, what the hell is wrong with the archers during this one? Like, seriously. What in the world is happening? I should have probably assassinated some of them. Yeah, I'm not taking my chances with any of these archers anymore. I don't care how sloppy that looked. I needed that resolve. Well, not exactly, but I would like to have more resolve at this point. Not even necessarily for the Khotun Khan fight, but definitely for the Shimura fight. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances with these archers. Fuck them. Alright. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really interesting.
Tsushima no tami no munen omoishire kataki uchi to wa kataki uchi to wa warare no you na Tsushima ga onore no hakama da.
Oh, of course, I don't have enough resolve to fucking cure me. It's getting better by the minute. Fuck. What is wrong with you? Now I can't even get to the Khotun Khan fight because they just won't let me. Oh, come on, really? What is this fuckery? Oh, now I have enough resolve. Oh, fuck you, game. No. Well, there you go. Like I said, the game will find some way to make this go horribly wrong. I am seething right now. Sure, Khotun, just do that. Whatever. Fuck you. Yeah, like I said, I was afraid of this happening. I was really afraid of this. And it just keeps happening. Like the run was phenomenal up until this point. But the game isn't having any of it. Oh. No, wait, what? Oh, you know what? I can just do this. For this phase. Huh. Noticed something interesting there. But yeah, look at that time there. That's great. Awesome. This is such a fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. And you know why? Because of that one fucking archer who killed me, so I didn't have enough resolve. That's all that it was. What am I doing? Because I didn't have enough resolve, I couldn't heal after the Khotun Khan fight. And then things just started spiraling out of control. Fuck, man. Well, we can still save time during the Shimura fight. So it can still be PB. Nah, that's not the right armor. But yeah, this will be something in the high 327 or 28 range. could have been a 325. Then Khotun Khan happened. Oh no, that archer happened. However, I noticed something interesting during that fight. I don't know if you noticed that. But when I actually went into ghost stance on my last try against Khotun Khan right there, I was actually to get 4 hits in. And that is because I switched my charm loadout with the Kensei armor a bit. And now I have the charm of ghostly whatever the hell. Which makes it so that you don't lose your whole ghost stance when you get hit, but only 1 bar, and you get 1 more strike during ghost stance. And I was able to perform all 4 of them during the fight against Khotun. And you only need 3 to push him from face to face. So being able to do that to him actually means that I'll save a bunch of time. Because those strikes did a lot of damage. So that's actually pretty good. So that makes me believe that that is actually a better charm loadout than I had before. Oh, could have finished around here. Around that time, I mean. Which for Shinra to dismount. Yo, thank you for the follow, Werner. Is that how that is pronounced? Sorry that you had to probably watch what just happened during the Khotun Khan fight. Well, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Actually, does somebody know how much resolve I have? Because I didn't pay attention. If I don't have 6 resolve, this is going to be a doozy. Alright, last break. Come on, Shimura. Shima is actually pretty easy if you're not trying to save time. Alright, how much resolve do I have? Oh, okay. I can work with that. Okay. That was faster than I thought it would be. So yeah, if I hadn't lost those 3 minutes against Khotun Khan, this could have been a 3 hours, 24 minutes, whatever the hell. Jesus, fuck. Fuck. Why? That goddamn archer, I should have probably... I don't know. I shouldn't have revived myself, I should have just reloaded the checkpoint. But I don't even know if that would have saved me time, because I would have had to do the whole fighting sequence during the quest from the beginning again. But yeah, those archers, man, they were after me during this run. But yeah, thank you for the GGs. That's appreciated. Ah, fuck, man. I'm so salty about this. Look how many gold splits we actually got here. That's insane. I mean, I lost time during Hammer in Forge because of that one dude that went up into the rafters for whatever reason. And I lost a bit of time on Courage of Yarikawa because I actually did the split too late. I think that's really everything that happened there. Lost time during Message and Fight because I died. Lost time during Fate of Tsushima because I died. And then I lost time during the Blue Sky because I died a whole fucking lot. Angry runner noises, exactly. Yeah, this was definitely a blurst run. Like, I don't know, man. It was something. Like, it had a lot of highs, but it definitely also had a lot of fucking lows. And the lows were substantial. I mean, it's basically funny that the whole time save that I actually did over my PB basically happened during the Shimura duel at the end. Because all this time I saved beforehand, I lost on Khotun Khan. That's... oh god. So dumb, man. So dumb. Oh my god. Ah, fucking hell. Anyway, let's tell the world about this. Oh, it's over. Favorite skin samurai armor? So I mean, which of the different armor sets? And not the die, right? Because, you know, you have each armor set like this one, and then you can also do it in a different color if you want to. I think it's actually this one. With this color scheme. I really like that. Because I think it's the heaviest samurai armor, I want to say. And I just really like the black, gold, and blue color scheme with it. Also, I really like the jacket over the armor. I don't know. I really like that style. I mean, the ghost armor is also pretty nice, actually. If you look at it. I mean, it looks a bit haggard, so to speak. You know, it's not the most, well, newest or fresh armor because it's a little bit rough and worn and whatnot. But it's also pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess the Gosaku's armor is actually my favorite. Overall. Look and style. I gotta hand it though to Tadayori's armor. Because with this color scheme, it looks fucking dope. Like, this looks really, really good. I really like that. You know, maybe not the armor itself, but just the color scheme that is at play here. Yeah. I think it looks really cool. It's just a shame that the armor is just utter crap. Like, yeah, it's not crap. It's a bow armor that you use for your bow skills, but since you don't use a lot of your bow... I mean, yes, we do use a lot of our bows, but it's not worth it to wear Tadayori's armor over the ghost armor while you're using the bow. But I really, really like this color scheme. It's really cool. Big fan. Big fan. Yeah, I know. Anakin likes the broken samurai armor the best. Probably the one with the dark color scheme, which has arrows sticking out of your chest and back. Because the normal one doesn't have that. I don't know. That color scheme, for some reason, has these spears sticking out of Jin. You know, I'm actually thinking of doing a bit of a challenge run. Maybe, I don't know, next week or so, maybe before Christmas. Where I will play through New Game Plus without any upgrades. Something like that. Not completely sure yet, but we'll see.
Jin.
You know, just to do something different for a change, I think. Because all of these speedrunning setbacks are starting to take a bit of a toll on me, I believe. Not that I don't like running the game or anything, definitely not, but, you know. I think I'd have to change it up once in a while. Yeah, let me just go ahead and show you what I mean when I say no upgrades and stuff. Because it's a bit of an older save file. I can find it. Where is it? I think it's this one. Nope. That's like doing a naked run. This is the file that I use to record all my lethally broken samurai challenge videos with. Because as you can see, I have absolutely no upgrades on anything whatsoever. Well, I can't show you the other armors because, you know, I am currently playing the Tale of Tsushima. But wait, can I get out of that somehow? Oh yeah, I can abandon the tail. All right. I didn't actually know that you could do that here. Oh, learning the things! Yes, yes, yes. So as you can see. Oh, okay, I did upgrade the Sakai armor once. Don't exactly know why. But I will just wear the broken armor anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I have absolutely no techniques, other than the 1 point that I had to spend. You know, I have 37 technique points saved up, so I don't have anything here. And I don't think I even have... Oh, I have a few jumps because I apparently did a few side quests. Alright. But yeah, you know, just... I also don't have any health upgrades or anything. So just playing through the game like that. Maybe that'll be a bit of fun. You know, not exactly doing a speedrun, but something like it, I suppose. So, yeah. I guess that's it for today. Another run completed. We did get another PB. We did get another world record. It was a bit of a shit run at the end though, so... I guess that's that. So I think I would just send you guys over to John once more. He actually has finished Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is kind of sad because I really like that game, but he's not playing it at the moment. And just stick around for 1 minute and say hi to John from me. Why don't you? Before you leave me here crying for the lost time and whatnot. So just stick around to say hi to John from me, if you please. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by, watching the stream, watching you play more Ghost of Tsushima, doing another speedrun yet again. I will probably actually not be streaming this Friday because I will be out of town. I can tell you more on Wednesday though, if that has been finalized or not yet. So I hope to see you guys during the stream on Wednesday, where we will try to beat this record yet again, I suppose. Alright guys, thank you so much for staying around. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye, and say hello to John.